I remember when I met you, a big city boy, small town blue. This place seems so small to me. Well, I was used to the boulevard. When I saw you, I felt so hard. Now I never wanna leave. Girl, I'm here forever. We got moonlight all night. Lord, I pray on the next star I see tonight, and never lose this thing we found. With you by my side, I can do without the city lights. I fly so high when you're around that my feet don't touch the ground. The things I've done, the places I've been, they just don't compare to the love I'm in. Oh, it beats all I've ever seen. If you'd have told me a few years back I'd still be living here in this place I'm at, I'd say you're living in a dream. Girl, I'm here forever. We got moonlight all night. Lord, I pray on the next star I see tonight, and never lose this thing we found. With you by my side, I can do without the city lights. I fly so high when you're around that my feet don't touch the ground. With you by my side, I can do without the city lights. I fly so high when you're around that my feet don't touch the ground. Oh, 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 my feet don't touch the ground.
Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar, Southern Journey, Brandon, Jared, Brent, Greg, Roger in the studio. Ooh, and my favorite song. How could you beat that? I mean, really, that is awesome, Brandon. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right, so now, I told you we're kind of do the hard stuff now, okay?
Yeah.
There was a time that you were gone out of the band, and it was a hard time. A hard time for you personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going through a lot, at the time, which everybody goes through a lot, so I can't really say that poor, pitiful me or anything, but I did a lot of things that I regretted, and you know what? I lived and I learned from it, so, better things to come, and that's all I'm looking forward to, really. I hate to sit here and talk about the bad things, but it's something that I need to be reminded of because it was there and it happened. And, I think about it every day, to be honest. Some people say, well, maybe you just don't think about it, or anything like that. It doesn't work like that. You think about it every day, all day, sometimes, And, maybe I can just help other people, thinking about, going forward and helping other people going through hard times and stuff. And I've been through them. I've been through it, so. But
you came through, and you're on the other side now. And that's really the important thing. And I think the other thing that I have noticed out of this experience is, you have an incredible talent, but now I think you appreciate that talent so much more than what you did before, because before it was like,
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I didn't appreciate life, to be honest, so it makes it a lot of a difference, So.
Jerry, I've watched Brandon over the years grow. We started out we were on fire. I mean, like we said before in the last one, that we got really, really close to a record deal in the early years, and it all just come unwound. And I think, I've watched Brandon grow from being where he was to the lowest point in his life. A lot of the usage, that can just destroy people's lives, but he wouldn't let that happen. His wife Jenna would not let that happen. She was pretty much his rock. Where, I was ready to just say, there's no hope, but I wouldn't do that either.
Right.
Even though we kind of, the band kind of parted ways a little bit.
Right.
He's still, a friend, and
right.
you cannot give up on your friends, and so
thank God for that, huh, Brandon?
Yeah, thank God.
We fought through it thick and thin. Whatever he needed at the time, we were more than willing to help him to dig his way out. But I think it took a true love to do that.
Yeah.
And I think Jenna has sat there and been his rock through this whole thing.
Well, you definitely got to give a shout out to Jenna.
Oh, definitely, most definitely. She's going to get more than a shout out, because the only I've wrote one song in my whole life, and it was about her. I put her through so much stuff. Oh, Lord.
Is that the song we're going to hear?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited about that. Okay, before we hear that song, I want you to give a shout out to your wife, because I know that you just celebrated an anniversary. Our good friend Anita.
Yes.
Who I absolutely adore.
My wife, we just got back from Nevada celebrating our 31st anniversary of being married. And it's kind of the same way, with me. It's what... Not the level that Brandon went through, but I've got my own issues too, and it happens to be with tournament bass fishing,
obsession,
and traveling,
maybe,
obsessed with that, deer hunting, and
yes.
So she puts up with a lot of stuff. So we've spent the whole week. We went from Nevada to come back this last weekend. We played a gig at Fletcher. Went to Tulsa, spent a night up in Tulsa, come back. And now we're ready to get back to the real life and get some rest.
You're ready to separate now.
Yes, but,
we've had our time together. Now it's time to do our own things.
But, yeah, Anita, it's the same way. She's been my rock through the years, too. And she puts up with us going and playing gigs. And it takes a special woman to do that. So
it definitely does. Brandon, tell us about the song and how the song came about.
Oh, Lord. I knew you was going to ask me that. Okay.
The title is called
Tracks. Yeah.
All right.
It's called Tracks. And it's about how mine and her relationship was going down the rough tracks, and the train was about to run out of them. She was about to leave, and I think she'd about had enough. So I had to scurry out there to the garage, and write a song in like 15 minutes and come back in and beg her not to go. So this is pretty much what I came up with. Well, she was the youngest, but the prettiest of them all. The first time our eyes met, I couldn't help but fall. So without a warning, my life rose up from the dirt. Maybe it's time that my cold heart's through with the pain and hurt. 'Cause all I felt before her was really nothing at all. It might have came from the drugs I did or all the smoky rundown bars. But all she knew was happy, just some blues and a couple of scars. Until she spent hard time with me and I tore her all apart. The first year got cloudy, the second year came the rain. It started with my first dang lie and the rest to hide my shame. Well, this time I took it way too far. 'Cause all the lies and tricks and sins haven't gotten me very far. Well, I know she's gone, probably never coming back. Or maybe my train's run out of track. Oh Lord, please help me, 'cause the decision, it's all mine. The truth is she's about to leave and I'm running out of time. You know what really killed me? I wasn't even man enough to try. After all she done for me, I couldn't look her in the eye. Yeah, it's gonna hurt me, cut me to the bone, but there's only me to blame for all the stupid things I've done. Well, this time I took it way too far. Well, all the lies and tricks and sins haven't gotten me very far. Well, I know she's gone, probably never coming back. Well, maybe my train's run out of track. Well, then I heard a voice inside my head. Said, boy, if you leave here now, tomorrow you'll be dead. Well, I know I took it way too far. I better turn my truck around and beg for a new start. Well, I know she's gone, but if I could just bring her back, there's no dang way my train runs out of track. Yeah, my train just keeps on rolling down the track.